Chicago medley, written by a Texan by way of Las Vegas, who wrote and played bass trombone for Frank Sinatra for over 25 years, Mr. Bill Rogers, eating pizza at the bar. There he is. Anyway, here is Bill's great arrangement entitled The Chicago Medley. One, two, 3, 4. Here's a song for all the lovers in the room. And by the way, we are here at the Green Dolphin Street, 2200 North Ashland, with Mr. Dave Freeman, formerly from WDCB, doing the lights and the sound. Glad to hear the change in the tone there, because usually by this time he's asleep. At least we know he's awake. Anyway, I want to give him a plug while they sobered him up. And while they sober him up, we'll get him on stage here a little later. And that's right, the Rhea sisters are going to be here too, right? A little later. And Valerie Dillon just returned from Las Vegas where she made Girls Gone Wild. That's right, yes. That's right, the Cleavage Sisters, right. They're going to be here. And they're giving away their latest CD dedicated to Dolly Parton's greatest hits. Greatest hits. Greatest hits. Hits. Greatest, anyway. Here's a song that was recorded originally in 1939 by Glenn Miller in the days when a love song was romantic. It had harmony, theory, great rhythm, and some wonderful romantic lyrics. And this was the start of about 60 years of recording, because everybody and their brother has made a record of this song, including Old Blue Eyes. But Etta James has a new recording of it, but this is the original recording of Glenn Miller's At Last.
Come next Monday. I should be here. Tell her what's her name, Angela. No, you're Angela. What are you?
My love has come along. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. At last, the skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped in clover the night I looked at you. I found a dream that I could cling to, a dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill I'd never known. Now you smile, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven, for you are mine at last. Our great saxophone section on the Miller side. you smile, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven, for you are mine at last. Every time we're asked to play a tango, we can think of none other than the original La Camprecita. 1, 2, 3, 4. La Camprecita! 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.